Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my living room. Alright, so today I have the Mantis lightsaber with me, alright, minus the silver guard that goes over top. I like to take it off during demonstrations and training because, as you can see inside there, it's very sharp. Tears up my gloves, tears up my hands. I'll put the silver guard back on at the end of the video so that way you guys can see what it looks like with it on there. But this is a lightsaber modeled after Jedi Master Dooku's lightsaber. It's my only curved hilt, and I did an emerald green blade. Alright? Now, with this emerald green blade, I am going to be showing you guys a 30 move demonstration today. But we're going to be doing things a little differently. I am going to, in the next few moments, shut off the lights, turn this light on, and show you the full 30 move sequence, okay? After that, I'll turn back on the lights, and then I will break down the format of today's video. I just want to do things a little differently, and I want you guys to see what we're going to be doing, alright? We got 3 kicks in there, alright? So it's going to be a little challenging, but I believe in you guys. If I can do it, you guys can definitely do it, alright? Oh yeah, fresh batteries. Well, rechargeable batteries. Freshly charged, alright. I bow to the imaginary ninjas that I need to slay. Slay queen? No. Alright. You guys ready? Alright, the balance is with us, my friends. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah. Give you guys a good look at what it looks like. In the semi-darkness, I got a backlight on there. Okay. Turn this off, turn these on, turn this on. Okay. So, allow me to break down the format of today's video. If you're new, please stick around so I can explain to you guys what's going to be happening in the next few moments. If you're not new, you already know what I'm going to say. I will see you guys in that first confusing demonstration. Okay, so, speaking of demonstrations, we got 3 of them to get through, okay? Typically, I usually do 3 demonstrations for these demonstrational videos. I just decided to throw a 4th one in there, just doing it at the beginning. But for the video's sake, let's just stick with the 3, okay? Because it's what I know, it's what I normally break down the videos, alright? So, the first one is called the confusing demonstration. Why confusing? Why does this always have to be hard? Well, I call it the confusing demonstration because I use my own jargon and my own terminology to describe the movements that I'll be showing you later, and you'll get what I mean as we go along with that first demonstration. But yeah, that's why I call it the confusing demonstration. Now allow me to give you guys a small sample size of what I'm talking about. So as you saw during the little full demonstration I showed you guys at the beginning, the lightsaber hilt is going to remain in a standard grip in your right, or I'm going to call it your rear hand. I'll explain that later, okay? So, when I say rear jab head, you will go like this. Rear hook head, you will go like this. Rear back hook to the body is like that. We even have a rear pommel strike to the head. It'll look like that, okay? You guys are pretty smart. I'm sure you'll catch on. But if you are still having trouble with the confusing demonstration, don't worry about it. It's all good. Why? Because we have the second demonstration, which is known as the counting demonstration. Now, unlike that first demonstration, the confusing one, the second demonstration, I'm not going to be breaking down all 30 moves individually. We're just going to be going off of a counting system, okay? So, it's going to look and sound like this. Stay on. Okay. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth, until we reach that 30th move. And then once we come to the end of the second demonstration, we have the third and final demonstration, which is known as the fun demonstration. Okay, it's where I shut off the lights, turn this light on, and you get to see the full 30 move demonstration. Okay, just like what I showed you guys at the beginning, but this time you will have more sense of the movements that I'm doing. Okay. Two more things that we need to get through before we begin that first confusing demonstration. Is like I was saying before, I am going to call my right hand my rear hand. Just think, R and R, rear, right. Oh, thank you, AC. That feels nice. For your right foot, I'll be calling it your rear foot. There's one kick involved with the rear foot plus foot placements I'll be describing to you guys during the confusing demonstration. Now, when it comes to your left hand, I am going to be calling it your lead hand. Just think, L and L, lead left. Same thing goes for your left foot. I'll be calling it your lead foot. There's two kicks involved with the lead foot, just like what you guys saw before, plus foot placements I will be describing to you guys. The reason why I have it set up that way, where my right hand is always my rear hand and my left hand is always my lead hand, is that I suffer from short-term memory loss due to a traumatic brain injury. So always calling my right hand my rear hand and my left hand my lead hand, it just helps the brain up here, helps me remember 30 moves. For example, but that's the reason why I have it set up that way. So I apologize for any confusion you guys may or may not feel. Alright, one more thing to get through before we begin the confusing demonstration is something I like to call the shuffling effect. Now, I'll let you guys know when we're utilizing the shuffling effect, but basically, for example, say that I'm going to tell you guys, do a rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Make sure my feet are in the frame. Okay, good. So what's going to happen is that this front foot is going to move first, the back foot will follow, like so. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Rear jab to the head shuffling forwards. Now when we're backing up, the opposite will be true. Your back foot is going to go first, and your front foot will follow. It'll look and sound like this. Rear high block shuffling backwards. Rear high block shuffling backwards. Okay? You guys are pretty smart. I don't think I need to really break down anything else. I mean, like I said before, if I can do this stuff, you guys can definitely do it. And I'm quite special, so. Anyways, let's get started with the first demonstration. But first, let me get a sip of water. You knew it was coming. You knew the water break was coming. All right. I try not to take so many during these videos, but mouth is getting all dry. And I want to be clear in my instructions to you guys. All right. So, rear hand, standard grip. Get into a good starting position. Sorry, I kicked on myself. Love making those sound effects, all right? So, you're going to shuffle forwards as you do a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head into a rear back hook to the body. Then you're going to do a rear jab body. Now at this point, you're going to take your rear foot and you're going to do a snap kick. You want the heel of your foot to mirror the palm of my hand, so you want to be pushing out and up like that, all right? Now a good way for me to do snap kicks, it might help, might not help, I'm just letting you guys know, is that I like to rock back on my lead foot and then, let's see if I get my feet in there. Yeah, I like to rock back on my lead foot and then take a small step forward with that front foot, so it kind of helps me lift off into the air, okay? So we'll start over from the beginning, now that you guys know that the rear snap kick is what it is, all right? So rear jab head shuffling forwards, rear hook head, rear back hook to the body, rear jab to the body, and you're gonna do your rear snap kick. Okay? Now once you land, pivot to face this direction. You're going to get into a Form 3 Surisu stance. I like to call it the Obi-Wan Kenobi pose. He does it during episode 3 against General Grievous. So basically, you're going to rock back on your rear foot, take your lead hand, point it outwards, hold your lightsaber like I am now, okay? There, now you guys can actually see me. Alright, so when you get into this Form 3 Surisu stance, you're going to turn in a clockwise motion. Your rear foot is going to step over your lead foot. You're going to take the pommel. You're going to do a rear pommel strike to the head, a rear back hook head, and you're going to shuffle forwards as you do a rear jab head. Now from here, you're going to shuffle backwards as you do a rear high block, shuffle backwards as you do a rear low block, shuffle backwards as you do a rear block to the right, and then you will do a stationary rear block to the left. After that, you're going to do a rear back hook head, Shuffle forwards as you do a rear jab head. Then you're going to take your lead foot and you're going to do you're going to do something that I like to call a front kick, but what some of you guys may know as a Spartan kick. Again, you want your heel to be pointed up and out, okay? You want to make connection with the mid-stomach to chest level, all right? So, you got your rear jab to the head, lead front kick, okay? Boom, boom. Once you plant your lead foot back on the ground, you're going to turn in a clockwise motion. You're going to take the pommel and do another rear pommel strike to the head. All right? And then you're going to do a rear back hook head. And as you do this rear back hook head, turn to face this direction, okay? How we're going to do that is that you're going to keep your rear foot planted. You're going to take your lead foot and swing it over like so. Rear pommel strike to the head, rear back hook head. Okay? So, boom, boom. All right? Now, after that, we're going to do a rear high block stationary, a rear block to the right stationary, shuffle forwards as you do a rear jab to the head, come around for a rear hook head, rear back hook body into a rear jab body. This will be your final kick, okay? We're going to do a lead side kick, all right? Now, just like I was saying before, you want your heel and your outer foot to be the one that makes connection, okay? So, rear jab to the body, turn to the side, lead side kick, okay? Once you plant your lead foot back on the ground, you're going to take your rear foot, step over your lead foot, you're going to do another rear pommel strike to the head, and just like before, we're going to do a rear back hook head, and we're going to turn to face that direction. So, boom, boom, okay? Rear pommel strike to the head, rear back hook head. This will be the final direction, all right? So from here, you're going to do a rear high block, and you're going to bring the lightsaber hilt behind your head. As you do so, grip it with both your hands. The rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. All right, you're going to do a rear slash from right to left. Then you're going to step forward with your lead foot as you do a rear back hook head. And then step forward with your rear foot as you do another rear slash from right to left. And that's going to be your 30th and final move, okay? Now, before we get into the second demonstration, water time. All right. All this talking makes me thirsty. I hope you guys are having fun. That's really what this is all about. Like, yeah, sure, training, it's whatever. But I really want you guys to have fun. If you have a lightsaber, or if you have anything that's lightsaber adjacent, you know, I just want you guys to have fun. That's it. That's why I try to keep an optimistic attitude throughout this whole thing. You know, training, yeah, we're supposed to work hard and stuff like that, but training can also be fun, all right? So, rear hand, standard grip. Go ahead, get into your starting position. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Told you the second one was going to be faster, alright? So, allow me to shut off these lights and we will get started on our final demonstration. So, I will bow to you, my brothers and sisters in the Force and in the balance. And I will also bow to the imaginary ninjas who I'm about to slay. Slay Queen! I couldn't help myself, I had to say it. Alright. The balance is with us. Oh no, AC, come back. Alright, let's do this. Slay Queen indeed, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Hopefully I made you guys laugh. Whether it's, whether you're making fun of me or not. I'm gonna throw this guard back on here so you guys can get a look. See, just slips right back on. There's the light. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of today's 30 move demonstration with a single blade. Alright. And this is what it looks like with the guard on. The Mantis hilt. I wish I could have this guard on the entire time. I really do. It looks awesome with it on there. Just love the black and silver. There's for the belt clip right there. Alright, so like I said, let me know what you guys thought of today's demonstrational video. I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you, and may that balance keep you, my friends. Remember, training doesn't always have to be as hard as it looks, okay? We can have fun with it. And I'm always here if you guys want to have a conversation. I love talking to you guys. You guys are great, okay? But yeah, that's all I got for you. You guys, take care.